From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Slot receiver headed right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Dell motioning over. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a 1st down.
Here we go.
Now a give running left with Taylor. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
On the quick, right? Whoa. Drop to the right,
Dell
drop to the
motioning over.
Hey, uno. 19 taxi. Hey.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12.
Here we go.
Second down and 8.
Buggy. Hey, uno Mars.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment.
All right. Look the hot.
Dell motioning over.
Hey.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
All
Trying
right.
to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Flash. Hey.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 34. Davis heading in motion. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. That caught by Davis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Mims sent in motion here. A 1st down throw for Nix. A throw left side caught by Sanders. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw is Nix. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Inside the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Devin White, that time on the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's Nix to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Open man, it's Davis downfield.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A big run from Taylor. 31 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Why, Tony?
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
All right.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The open receiver is Dotson.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And He's in. Touchdown, Texans. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Texans up their lead. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll throw. It's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Broncos. They'll look to throw yet again. First down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Nick now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. Nike Texas. Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars.
Now, Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 36 yards.
Here we go. Hey.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Oh, hey. South.
On second down, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Wow, this is it.
Here's Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll get it inside the 20. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look the hot.
A tight end in motion now. They go right back to Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
11. Hey, south. Why, Tony? Hey, Uno. Nike Texas. Buggy. Hey.
To throw is Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Palmer now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Broncos. Able to get the touchdown, Greg, as they played man coverage and got burned.
Eye discipline, Mike. Every secondary coach and defensive coordinator around the league, they emphasize you have to keep your eyes on your responsibility, because when you don't and you peek or you try to do too much, it results in plays like that, and you just don't see guys at this level that open.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd and long.
Look the hot, look the hot. That's right. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st down, here's Nick. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Nix. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throw it. Nix. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Next to score, Texans 27, Broncos 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Oh, ready. Hey, south. Good.
They'll go play action with Stroud. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Stroud to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 40.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Denver first down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing is Nix. Quick throw here is complete.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Okay, ready? Set.
Back to throw is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On second down, it's Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive will start on the ground. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go, let's go. 19 Texas.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
Dell motioning over. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 19 Texas.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here is 1st and goal.
Oh, right. Hey, uno.
Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. They'll run, and that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's second down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have a Broncos first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That caught by Davis. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. This one, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Here is 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.